Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So today I'm here with a very special video. In today's video I am going to share with you how you can do a step-by-step HD bridal makeup. Yes, you heard me right. This is a bridal makeup, but this is not your regular bridal look. It is going to be an HD bridal makeup, and there is a huge difference between a regular bridal look and an HD bridal look. So in today's video I am going to share with you each step, so please don't skip any part of this video and please watch the entire video without skipping. And for today's look I wanted to create something smoky and something that you can pair with any outfit, like any color lehenga, any colored sari, be it a red, be it a pink or beige. This look is going to be perfect for all your outfits. So yeah, before starting, if you are new to the channel, then hi, I am Nita. I upload makeup, skincare and beauty related videos here on my channel. If you are not subscribed, then I hope you subscribe before leaving, and if you are already a subscriber, then thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Today I am starting with skincare first, because before doing an HD bridal makeup you need to follow a good skincare routine. And I have already washed my face, exfoliated it and shaved my peach fuzz so that my foundation goes on smoothly on top of my skin. Now I am doing my skincare, and all the products that I will be using in today's video, I will mention everything in the description box down below. Now let me just quickly explain what an HD makeup is. HD makeup is meant for HD cameras, because in HD camera a little bit of imperfection, a little bit of cakiness is generally emphasized. So in HD makeup your base needs to be really sheer, really lightweight, but it should not be cakey. You should have coverage, but in a smart way, meaning you cannot layer up your foundation too much. Other than that, it might become cakey. You cannot use too much of powder, then it might lead to cakiness. So you need to use good products for your base, so that your base is covered but it looks like your second skin, and that is what we are going for today. In regular bridal makeup, a little bit of heaviness, a little bit of cakiness might happen, but in HD bridal makeup your base should be flawless, and for that a good skincare like toning, cleaning, exfoliating, moisturizing is really important. If your skin needs to be hydrated and plump. Now I'm going to let the skincare sip in for about 30 minutes, and I'm going to do my eye makeup next. And for that, first I'm starting with my brows. I am using my BH Deep Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony, and I am drawing the borders on my brows first, then I'll be filling them up using small hair-like strokes. And for your bridal look, I always suggest you to fill in your brows a little darker than usual, because in flash photography and harsh light, your brows tend to look a little lighter than usual. Now I am taking my MILANI concealer in the shade 135, and I am cleaning up the borders on my brows so that my brows look well shaped and defined. Again, for bridal makeup, this step is must, at least for me. I am applying the same concealer on my eyelids to prime my eyelids for eyeshadows that is coming up next. And now I am just blending everything out using a damp beauty sponge. This particular sponge is from Wet n Wild. I am setting the concealer with a little bit of loose powder, and I am using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder here. And I am using a little bit of sticky tape just to have that sharp edge. And for today's look, first I am taking Burnt Orange from my Anastasia Soft Glam palette, and with this large fluffy blending brush from Morphe I am applying it as my transition color. And I am starting with the lighter shade first, and then I will use darker colors. That's the way I like to do my eye makeup while I am doing a nice glam smoky look. And I'm just building it up to avoid any kind of patchiness. I'm using back and forth motion as well as circular motion. You can use any neutral palette basically that you have in your collection to create that exact same look. Now I am taking Sienna. It's a beautiful like reddish burnt orange shade, like orangish brown shade, and with the smaller brush I am first applying it on my crease, and then I will take it a little upwards towards my brows because I have hooded eyes. If you do not have hooded eyes, then you can apply the color directly onto your crease, and I'm doing the same thing here. That means I am just slowly building it up because I do not want any kind of patchiness, and to have that nice smoky look, there should be a nice gradation. Taking that large fluffy brush, I'm just blending everything out one last time. Now I am taking Mulberry. It's a beautiful burgundy shade with a red undertone to it. I felt like some kind of warmth is missing from the look. That's why I decided to first apply it on my outer V area, and then taking whatever is left on the brush, I applied it on my crease. Now I am taking this matte black shade from the palette, and I am mainly focusing it on my outer V area just to have that smokiness, that depth on my outer V area. Now I am going with this beautiful like bronzy gold shade, and I am just applying it all over on my eyelid, and I am using my finger. I have used a glitter primer underneath. That way your shimmer shade will stick to your eyelid better. Taking the shade called Mulberry, I'm just applying it between the shimmer shade and that matte black shade just to have a nice gradation from the shimmer shade to the black shade. I always love to add a little bit of glitter to my looks, and I am using my e.l.f. glitter in the shade 24K Gold, and I am just applying it on top of that gold shade. And first I'm just applying it, and then I am pressing it with my finger. I do not show you this step all the time, but I always follow this step. Every time I'm using any kind of glitter, I just apply it and then I pat it with my finger. I think I mentioned it in one of my previous videos, because that way the glitter will stick to your eyelids better. And now I am using my Essence eyeliner, and I am just creating a nice like not too thick, not too thin eyeliner. Before continuing with my eye makeup further, I'm going to finish my base, and for that I am using this NYX Photo Loving Primer. This is the most important step of an HD bridal look. Your base, it's important. And I'm using this primer. It just fills in all my pores and it just smooths out my skin, and my foundation just glides on smoothly. If you have large pores, then you can totally use this primer. If you have oily skin, try to use a mattifying primer. If you have dry skin, then try to use a hydrating primer. For color corrector, I am mixing this L.A.Girl orange and yellow corrector together. I have taken 3 parts of the yellow corrector and 1 part of the orange corrector to make my customized shade. And I like to use my color corrector with my finger because the warmth of my finger just melts the product into my skin. I recently shared with you how to stop your concealer from creasing. I will mention it over on the I button. Make sure to check it out. That video is going to be really helpful for you. And now I am using my Makeup Forever HD foundation, and there are multiple reasons why I chose this foundation. First of all, it looks like your second skin. It is very thin, very lightweight, gives you a very natural finish, but at the same time it covers up so much. It has a really good coverage. It lasts all day long. It is not heavy or cakey at all. You can totally see how beautiful my skin is looking. See? And see, I applied a color corrector because if you have hyperpigmentation, dark spots, acne spots, then it might look a little bit grayish underneath your foundation. So I always suggest you use a color corrector. And this foundation is looking so good, and I am applying a thin layer of the foundation. This is again important. Use a very thin layer. Do not apply 2 layers, then it might become heavy or cakey. The PAC HD liquid foundation is a good alternative for this one. And here is how my skin is looking after applying the foundation. I just wanted to give you a close-up look. You can see my base is looking really smooth, isn't it? And today I am going to use two concealers, like two shades of the same concealer. One is the shade 145, though the foundation covered up a lot, but I still feel like some areas needed a little bit of help, and I am using the shade 145. It is an exact same match for my skin tone, and I am using it to spot correct. Whenever you are doing an HD bridal look, just apply a thin layer of the foundation, and if you feel like some of your imperfections is peeping through, then use a concealer that matches your skin tone perfectly and just spot correct them. Do not try to use two layers, then it will definitely become heavy or cakey. Now for HD makeup, I would always suggest you to use a cream contour for a couple of reasons. Number one, it looks very natural. Number two, it does not make your skin look really dry or overly powdery. Number three, even if your powder contour fades away, your cream contour will last all day long. So your contour is gonna last all day long if you use a cream contour. And for my cream contour today, I am using this Huda Beauty Tantour. You can use any darker concealer that you have. I like to use my HD Pro concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze for my cream contour as well. You can try out that one too, in case you are looking for some drugstore alternative. I am using a cream blush today. This is my Nudestix blush in the shade Naughty and Spice, and I'm taking it on a small brush like that, and I'm just stamping it above the contour line. The Flower Beauty blush, cream blushes, the e.l.f. cream blushes are really good. And for highlighting and concealing, I'm using the same concealer, but this time I'm using the shade 135. It is like 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. It will not only cover up my dark circles, but also give me a little bit of highlighted effect. It will just bring forward those features, and it will give my face a little bit of structure. And I love this concealer. It is full coverage and it does not crease, lasts all day long. So for your bridal makeup, I always suggest you to invest in your base product. Like for primer, foundation, concealer, try to get some high-end products or some really good products. And for blush, bronzer, highlighter, mascara, eyebrow products, even for eyeshadow, you can check out the drugstore. They have really nice products. To set my under eye area and my smile lines, I'm using the same Fit Me Loose powder. Again, I'm just pushing the powder in so that it does not look heavy. To set my entire makeup, I am using this Flower Beauty powder. Again, a beautiful product. It is not too heavy at all, but it sets your makeup, and this is exactly what we are looking for in today's look. And to warm up my skin, I'm using this Wet n Wild bronzer in the shade Hot Shady Beaches. It has a reddish undertone to it, so it will just bring back some warmth to my face. For my blush, I am using this MAC blush in the shade Melba, and I always like to add a little more blush to my bridal looks, because by the time you get ready, the blush will already start to fade. So do not be afraid of applying a little more blush. And for my highlighter, I'm mixing these 2 shades together from my Flower Beauty highlighter palette. I'm just hitting the high points of my face. Again, for highlighter, you can go with a drugstore, like the Maybelline Molten Gold, Wet n Wild Precious Petals. Those are really killer highlighters. You do not need to splurge in these categories. If you want to splurge, then invest in a good foundation, good primer, and good concealer. Now I'm finishing up the eye makeup. For that, first I'm just outlining my eyes using my Jordana Easy Eyeliner Pencil, and then I'm just smudging out my entire lower lash line using the matte black eyeshadow. Taking the shade called Sienna and Mulberry, I'm just smudging out the border of the black shade just to make it look put together. Now I'm just highlighting my brow bones as well as my inner corners using the same Flower Beauty highlighter. Now I'm just setting my brows in place with a brow mascara from Essence. You should not skip this step. For my lashes, I am first curling them and then I'm applying a coat of mascara. I will be using false lashes on camera, but I wanted to show you a detailed tutorial in this video. But while I was editing that video, I noticed that it is way too long. It's already 15 minutes now, so I just decided to skip that part. But I promise you, I am going to show you how to apply false lashes in my next makeup tutorial. I got a request from one of you to share with you how I apply my false lashes, but this video is already way too long, right? So I should just skip this in today's video, but I promise you that video is coming up soon. Now I am just setting my entire makeup using my MILANI Make It Last setting spray. For my lips, first I'm just lining my lips using my Lynx lip liner in the shade Burgundy. It's a beautiful plum toned red shade. Again, for lip liners, I don't think you should indulge in like high-end lip liners. You don't need to, trust me. And for my lipstick, I'm using this beautiful lipstick from BOBBI Brown. This is a beautiful plum toned red shade. The formula is excellent. It's very comfortable, pigmented, lasts all day long, and it's extremely comfortable. But you don't need to run and buy this particular lipstick. I have a perfect drugstore shade to shade dupe in my collection from Rimmel. You can obviously go ahead and buy the Rimmel one. I will mention the shade in the description box down below, and that is pretty much it. And here's the final look. I got my jewelry on, my lehenga on. I'm wearing a beautiful red lehenga. And here is the final look. I really like that eye makeup. It is so elegant, so easy to recreate. I loved the entire look, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. And if you have any question regarding any of these steps, then feel free to comment down below. I will definitely check it out and I will definitely answer back. So please, if you have any question, then leave a comment. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope this video was helpful for you. If you did, then please hit the like button and please do subscribe to my channel. And if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, then please do follow me there. I upload a lot of makeup tutorials on my Instagram, so make sure to check that out. And yes, see you soon in my next tutorial. Till then, bye and take care. Bye.